Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to Cricket Happenings with a difference, because I'm going to take you live to the match between which is happening right now at the Wankhede Stadium, the match number 12, and right now Kevin Cooper bowls to Harbhajan Singh, the captain of the Mumbai Indians, and Mumbai Indians captain Harbhajan Singh has sent that ball straight over long on for a superb six. So Mumbai Indians batting first against Rajasthan Royals here at their home ground are 191 for 6. We are in the 20th over, and in fact it's 19.4 overs. We are just coming to the end of this match. They are 191 for 6 in the 20th over. They are going at the run rate of 9.71. I'm sure this is going to be a formidable target, no doubt about it. The only thing that remains to be seen now is whether the captain Harbhajan Singh can put Cooper into the stands once more to actually get to the magical 200 mark. So that's the question. In comes Kevin Cooper, bowls to Harbhajan Singh. Harbhajan Singh tries to give himself room, but well, he doesn't connect. So we are still waiting. Two more. It's 193, so 2 runs. So 193 for 6 is the score now. The last ball is coming up in the 20th over, and once that is over, I will be talking to you about this particular match as we are still waiting. Kevin Cooper is the bowler. Cooper today has been very, very costly. 3.5 overs, no maidens, 39 runs and 1 wicket. He was doing well for the last 2 matches, but well, the last ball from Kevin Cooper to Harbhajan Singh, and Harbhajan Singh has put it into the boundary. So Mumbai Indians have ended up with 197 for 6 in 20 overs against Rajasthan Royals, after Rajasthan Royals won the toss and put them to bat. And Harbhajan Singh not out on 18 of just 6 deliveries with 1 4 and 2 sixes, and Mumbai Indians 197 for 6. Ambati Rayudu playing a very good hand, 47 of just 32 deliveries. He was not out. 1 4 and 3 sixes. Now I'm going to talk to you about the Mumbai Indians innings as it is over. Well, they had Suman actually getting in early. He was out for 10 of 10 balls with 1 6. Was a victim of Amit Singh. Richard Levy contributed in his usual fashion. A quick 29 of 22 balls, 4 4s and 1 6. Rohit Sharma made 21 of 13 balls, 2 4s and 1 6. What was very important to see of the Mumbai Indians, were they were very aggressive right from the beginning. Everybody started trying to throw their bat around. Ambati Rayudu is at not out on 47 of 32 balls, 1 4 and 3 6. But Pollard was the one who really gave the impetus to the innings to take the Mumbai Indians score almost to the 200 mark. Pollard smashed 64 of just 33 deliveries, 6 4s and 4 6s, and one of the overs of Johan Botha, the right arm off spinner from South Africa. He took him for 23 runs. So that is the score as far as Mumbai Indians is concerned, 197 for 6. And I think Rajasthan Royals, they have been in some good form, but it will take some real doing if they have to usurp this score. Well, the bowling figures: Ankit Chavan, 4 overs cost him 1 for 41. Amit Singh, 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 29. Kevin Cooper, as I said, was very costly in this particular match, first time in the IPL. 4 overs, no maiden, 143. Brad Hogg did himself proud by picking up 2 wickets at the top of the order. 4 overs, no maiden, 231. Siddharth Trivedi, 3 overs, none for 25. Johan Botha, just that 1 over that he bowled to Pollard, which got smashed for 22 runs. And one did not see Brad Hogg coming into. Sorry, we did not see Johan Botha, the off spinner, being brought into the attack. So and it was a very big surprise. There was a big surprise in the sense Brad Hogg, yes, he bowled his 4 overs. I'm sorry about that. So 197 for 6 is what Mumbai Indians have finished with of their 20 overs. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just talk about yesterday's match. As you know, I couldn't complete the whole match, so I'm just going to talk about it. Delhi Daredevils were chasing a very, very paltry score set by the Chennai Super Kings, and Delhi Daredevils, as I said, very, very predictably, they won this match with a lot of overs to spare. In fact, they had got the victory 111 for 2 in just the 14th over, going at a clip of 8.32. They started off aggressively. Namanoja making 14 of just 12 balls, starting off by making a sort of an announcement by hitting Albie Morkel for the first 3 balls of the innings was sent for boundaries. 14 of 1 balls with 3 fours. Virendra Sehwag played a real gem of real quickie, as he is known to. 33 of 21 balls, 4 fours and 1 6. But as I said, Delhi Daredevils definitely strengthened by the coming in of Kevin Peterson and Mahela Jayawardene. And well, they were the ones who finished it off in quick style, with Kevin Peterson in some tremendous form, not out on 43 of just 26 deliveries, 3 fours and 2 sixes, and Mahela Jayawardene chipping in 20 not out of 21 balls, and they were home there, and there was an 8-wicket victory for the Delhi Daredevils. They gave no chances to the Chennai Super Kings to come back into the match. Albie Morkel, 2 overs cost him 24, Bollingers 2 overs cost him 18, Ravichandran Ashwin 3.2 overs, no maiden, 1 for 21, none for 21. Shrab Jagati 3 overs, none for 23, was hammered by Peterson. Ravindra Jadeja 2 overs, none for 90, and Gwen Bravo 1 over, no maiden, none for 5. So Chennai Super Kings in the IPL 2012 are not having it for themselves as they have had in the previous IPLs. They are the defending champions, but I think they are really struggling in this IPL 2012. Well, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head towards the Bridgetown in Barbados, where, as you know, yesterday I couldn't really give you the scores. In fact, currently West Indies is 71 for 5. They were reduced. It was Australia who made 406 for 9 declared. The tail really whacked. Ryan Harris getting to his highest test score of 68 not out. And Rathan Lyon, they are also getting on to 40 not on his highest test score. And they put up a partnership which was I wouldn't know whether it was the highest ever partnership against West Indies, but yes, it was something of note there, because they took the score from 100 and they took the score from let me just have a look at it and then tell you what exactly happened. In fact, Nathan Lyon was not out on 40 with 6 fours, Ryan Harris not out on 68 with 7 fours. They took the score from 329 for 9 to 406. So that really tells me that it was a 77-run partnership, but it was very important under the circumstances that enabled Michael Clarke to go for a bold declaration at 406 for 9, even though they were trailing behind. That was a very good declaration on the part of Michael Clarke, and also he made it count. In fact, Ben Hilfenhaus was the person who actually made that really count for the West Indies, even though West Indies had an overall lead of 43 runs. In fact, just half an hour before tea, Michael Clarke went for the declaration, and West Indies were in real trouble as they lost wickets in a pretty quick fashion. As I said, they are 148 for 9 currently. Yesterday, Ben Hilfenhaus was the man who did the damage before tea, nipping up 3 wickets. In fact, he had Adrian Bharat clean bowled for just 2 runs. Craig Brathwaite was walking. It was a very good sportsmanship on his part. He didn't wait for the umpire's decision. He was caught behind the bowling of Ben Hilfenhaus for duck, and Kirk Edwards was LBW bowling for now with a straight of 1 for 1, and that was it. They were reduced to 4 for 3, and after tea it was Peter Siddle. Darren Bravo was the only one who offered some resistance, but he was gone to Peter Siddle for 32 of 78 balls with 3 fours. Chandrapal the Centurion couldn't get on as Ryan Harris nipped his wicket, caught by Matthew Wade for 12 with 2 fours. And today, as far as they resumed at the overnight score of 71 for 5, but today things have not been good for West Indies. They lost Narsingh Devanarayan. He was LBW to 1, which was coming in, tried to flick it. It was gone for 21. That happened today. Carlton Bog, after playing, offering some stubborn resistance, was caught by Ryan Harris, a very simple catch at mid-on with the bowling of Ben Hilfenhaus for 23. Darren Sammy, no pyrotechnics today, just 14 runs. Was very unlucky, I would say, because he wanted to stop the ball from going onto the stumps, but he couldn't prevent that. In fact, he struck his boot and went onto the stumps and dislodged the bail. And Darren Sammy was walking clean ball by Shane Watson for 14. Right now, the last wicket pair, the Fiddle Edwards, played a very bad shot, I would say, because all the batsmen who were there were trying to occupy the crease, and Fiddle Edwards, let me tell you, it was absolute I would say not responsible at all. Head high in the air, trying to drive Peter Siddle, probably lost Peter Siddle. Shane Watson taking a dolly, and that was not one that West Indies would have expected, because if they wanted people to wait at the wicket, and that's what Kemar Roach is doing right now. He's doing well. He's almost, they have to do something that Ryan Harris and Nathan Lyon did it for Australia. If they could do it, that would really augur well for them. Because right now they're 148 for 9, so if you add the 43 along with it, they will be leading by 191 runs, and we are into the today is day 4 here. In fact, it's day 5, so I'm sorry about that. So it's day 5, so exciting. So Australia will trying to be, in fact, that's a precise reason Michael Clarke declared yesterday, and there is a bold declaration. We'll know about it today. So currently, I'm leaving you here with fans with the score on 148 for 9. West Indies 191 behind, but a whole day left, and they are leading by 191. Kemar Roach is offering the resistance not out on 25. Devendra Bishu is giving him company, and both of them have to do something that Ryan Harris and Nathan Lyon did it for Australia for the 10th wicket, to probably get on to 250 and then tell Australia to go for it. And what a day it should be. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the Cricket Happening Show for today. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.